Pretty good. How you feeling? You were nice to you yesterday.
I'm feeling better. You know, the fucking 9 Tylenol and a Gatorade, and I'm good to go.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's my remedy.
Wait, were you drinking last night?
No, that's just my remedy. You know, everyone's got their thing that gets them bouncing back.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's come to light that about McQuillan and Dakota, and that's whatever. That's fine. I don't really. Not that I don't care about it. It doesn't bother me. I was just wondering, are you making like a patrol division?
Always have. Yeah.
Like a division that actively patrols the Marshals.
So patrol is defined differently in SASM. So like patrol for like local PD, it's what it is, right? For SASM, it is highways and like investigative patrol.
So not pings.
Not pings.
It's more of a presence, like a presence on the highways and
or pulling over someone to figure out the name and the plate. Like, you know, they're not really have to give a ticket,
but not lining up at a Fleeca.
So
unless there's other reason, whatever. Maybe it's
so they
interest in the Fleeca.
Technically they can, right? And the way that I explain it to the marshals is, if you need to stretch your legs, you can do so. Right. So if you want to go to a Fleeca, if you want to go to a cash and exchange, that's something you can do if you are certified. So a lot of these new guys should not be doing that. But like, let's say Aldo, or let's say McNulty were like, you know what? I'm going to go stretch my legs and I'm going to do a cash exchange. They're more than able to. However, they should be giving you guys priority. So it would have to be a case where it's like, they don't have to, but I'm expecting them to only do it like attach if there's like the need for the backup unit, right?
Yeah.
So
all right, because obviously in Dakota I can see him, you know, in the marshal culture right now. Well, maybe culture is a bad word, but I can see Dakota as a marshal, investigative, you know, bookworm. He's a nerd, yada yada. But McQuillan's more of like an ADHD, I like going fast guy. So
he's been fucking locked in, bro, on this.
Yeah, but he has like
tendencies.
His tendencies.
So I think that's a good thing, because we need our attack dogs too, you know?
Sure.
Especially when it comes to like marshal warrants, and also people like that to train the new marshals on how that can look like. So I think one of the issues is, and I like the way that McQuillan presented it, is like a lot of people are crying, mostly LSPD Shift 1, about, you know, oh man, these marshals, they don't even know how to like do blah, blah, blah with the patrol stuff. And it's like, he's not wrong. And he says, you know, I'd rather be the one going in and like fixing it. And I agree with that.
I think they should be patrol capable. Like Cole, for example. Cole doesn't even know how to respond to a 301.
No, he doesn't. So, he's a recruit, not a rookie. Recruit is like a cadet, and so him and like Wayne are recruits, and so when they're being trained, they're likely to be taken out by McQuillan as a normal, like attaching to a Fleeca, attaching to this and that. So you'll see a frequency of it, right, when it comes to like training. But once that training is good and they've been, let's say, solo cleared to do so, in other words, where I'm going with this is, you'll see marshals on these kind of calls in mostly 2 cases. One is if it's effectively a cadet being trained, or a recruit being confirmed they know how to do it. Or number 2, they're stretching their legs with the ladder is like so unlikely given how much casework we got.
I guess I was just asking because I don't want this to turn into like people see that as like see the marshals as like a shiny new thing that they can go, but still do all the patrolling they want to do but still wear cool.
Technically, that is what we are.
Okay, well, I don't. In turn, I don't want.
I don't even have.
In turn, I don't want that to gut. You know.
I just don't drive often. It's just parked off.
You're gonna take. You're not gonna take shitty people.
The reality is, I'll put it this way: the reality is, we can do what PD can do, but more with more authority, more access, etc. However, with that comes like significantly more responsibility. Like for example, dealing with Fred having, a panic attack over the military vehicles, stopping them from, doing something that would cause me to put them in jail, right? Shit like that. Like that's like they need to be focused on that. So if there is a marshal that, let's say, was like, hey, I'm going to go, if there was someone who's like, I'm going to go join the Marshals and pretty much just do whatever the fuck I want, just that no one can tell me how to do it, I would fire them, right? So, yeah.
I just don't want this. I don't want the department to get gutted of all the good people because it's greener over there than it is over here.
Well, I am going to be chatting with Frost here soon, and I have a lot of plans between the Marshals and BCSO, including but not limited to y'all being the primary point of contact for local PD military certs.
I did hear Bean told me that you sort of want him to be the number one for the entire thing, with King being number two.
King is like, he can say number two, but right now I don't trust LSPD high command not to pull out fucking military equipment to fight the besties, because he. So yeah, that's exactly it. They're just
I heard about
not responsible.
I heard about the proposal of using that for that, and I thought that was not really what you were pitching on that.
No, this has been specifically discussed in regards to like faceless military assets, and so if even something like that was even done, we would. I'm the one who's going to deal with it. So, I'd be the one getting reamed out, right?
Yeah, I know.
So,
okay, sounds good.
I would be, obviously there, like the concern is very valid.
You've taken one of Jenna's sergeants. I'm looking at the two other ones right now who are very close to you. The entire command structure of Shift 1. Yeah, well, to be fair, he probably wouldn't. Listen, I'll put it this way, right? For what it's worth, I am only taking people that are likely to quit otherwise. So just to kind of put it bluntly. Okay. All right.
So.
All right, Brian. Listen, I'm not a pessimist. I'm not a doomer. So I'm not gonna sit here and.
Well, look. Here's the reality. If all else fails, you, Angel, Jenna, Bean, Maeve, Frost, I got a spot for y'all. So.
All right, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go by my day, see what happens.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. Faceless.
So one thing I did want to talk about faceless stuff.
Aaron
Dakota
is around.
Joining when?
Both him and McQuillan are getting sworn in today.
Perfect. Any thoughts on Chapman? Finished his app, and then any thoughts on Jackie Snow?
Snow, we're not going to take.
Okay.
I mean, unless he approaches us. We can't just be yoinking.
He sort of semi-approached me, pretty much talked about his interests as investigations and things like that. That's the